Additional question?
Yeah.
Well, I forgot my question.
Make sure you have the gift of gab. He has the gift of gab.
I talk too much.
I don't want to cut him
But
off,
I
but
Definitely has the
listen.
gift to gab, okay?
at least he's willing. He's being transparent. He's being open. We appreciate
What
it.
I say, just pay attention to how I be calling stuff out and it happens. I just said they hanging on every word he says a few minutes ago.
Remember your question, though, because it was about best friend. You kind of remember you had.
Because I have 3 daughters, and I'm friendly with them, but they're not my best friends. Or, we have boundaries, mother-daughter.
I don't know that we have if we have a respect for each other, a very good respect, but I think as far as, we're as close as any man and daughter could be.
That's a good
I really
thing.
think
That's a
that
good
we
thing.
are.
But as a woman of 3 daughters, I like to have boundaries. We're friendly, but we're not best of friends.
Yeah, yes, ma'am, I
And
understand.
that's out of respect.
Yes, ma'am.
Any 2 queens questions?
So many stars are in the making at SCAD. Students like you.
Okay, you're just taking it all in. You okay? Okay, let me ask some essentials. And since you have the gift of gab, we'll keep it a little more concise just in case. But religion, would you say you're a religious man?
Bible, I read it when I was 20 and 21 years old. Took me 2 years front to back. I know what I understand in the Bible, but I do not attend church regularly at all. I go every now and then, but I do not go regularly. I believe that you don't have to set foot in the church every day to make it a good place. You have to have it in your heart.
Okay.
I believe that.
Okay. But would you'd still then identify as a Christian?
Yes.
Okay. What about the politics side? You don't have to get too crazy, but are you a political person?
No, because all right, here's 5 young ladies. We could sit down at the table and probably wind up in an argument over politics.
true.
And then the second thing we could wind up over maybe is over religion.
Absolutely.
Because how you interpret the Bible, And I've seen a Democrat and a Republican be married, but most people don't have it in them.
Right.
Most people don't.
And that's why I asked the question, because it can get a balloon to be popped or it can bring people together. But let's figure out why that heart was broken.
Okay.
And we're trying to get to a real one, and we're getting closer.
Yes.
Why'd you break your heart, Queen?
Well, because I do go to church regular.
Yes, ma'am.
And I want to get married again, and whoever I marry, I don't want to be unequally yoked. And like, if you don't go to church, and even
It's
though
gonna
you might
hold
know
you
the
back.
Bible, it's different.
Yeah.
I want to believe the same. I want to be on the same level.
Yes, ma'am.
I want a husband that can lead me.
Yes, ma'am.
Lead me godly.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not a
And I
strict.
respect that 1,000%. I have no.
Yeah.
That makes you admire. I can't even remember. I
You
can't even
always
say it
want
right.
me to get my balloon back up, but you seem like a great guy, but that's the only thing.
Yes, ma'am. And I understand
You
that
seem
because
like a great
there's
person.
so many things that can. That's the reason I said being single. The longer you're single, the more things you got to learn to adapt. And all. And I know that I've talked to people before that every Sunday.
That's 100% true. I've been single for a long time, and it's definitely affected the way I interact with people. I forgot I got a big, badass bag of candy right here.
Every Wednesday they go to church, and last time I went to church, I grabbed a granddaughter. We went all the way to Carlisle to a young lady that I call her like my stepdaughter. I helped her a lot when she was 17, 18 years old, get on her feet. When her daughter got married, she told her husband that she's married to now, we both got to have $10,000 saved up before I'll say I do. So I think she raised her kids good, and I'm proud of the fact that I helped her. And I call her, she's like my stepdaughter, but I went to her church with her family and all, and that's, but I don't do that. Like I say, I don't do it every day, but somebody that's in love with it, and that's part of their life. You need somebody. I understand you need somebody to
So
go.
do you study your Bible? Do you live godly, or do you try to best of your ability to
As
live?
best as I can.
God.
Do I live it? Do I live it as good as you? I can tell you from talking to you, no. And I hate that, but I'm honest. I'm honest. I think I'm not as, I'm probably not living it as good as you do. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
But is he someone that's your type, based on what you heard?
I mean, he's wonderful. I mean, I love the way he loves his daughter and how he, his wife relationship and everything. Yeah, good
Is she
person.
Is she someone that's your type?
Yes. She's tall, and it ain't height. It's not a big deal. Because I
Keep the
like
mic to chin.
I like everything. I'm not narrow-minded. I like everything, and stuff. But yes,
All right.
I wouldn't have thought she's that old either.
Doesn't she look great?
She's
just
just
still,
quiet. She's
right.
just quiet, and I'm loud.
A real sweet spirit.
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
just
she's quiet, but yes.
I like to talk a lot. I don't meet strangers.
Yes, ma'am.
I guess I'm reserved, but not reserved.
Yes,
I mean, I could meet you on the street and we could have a conversation.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
That's me.
introverted extrovert.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's swing it back. We just got a broken heart. Okay, you were holding on, Queen. Tell us why you just broke your
I
heart.
was hanging on, and I just feel like the vibe is off just a little bit for me, not for you. You're a great guy. I think it's great, but the vibe's off a little bit, and I don't know what it is. To be honest with you, I can just kind of, I don't know.
Okay, is he someone that's your type aesthetically?
She wants somebody a little different. See, she got the purple hair and all that.
Actually, is. Mm-hmm.
Okay, is she someone that's your type?
Yes.
Okay, but just the vibe, just something.
I don't know if it's I don't know. I can't put my finger on it. I have to trust my gut. I've had to learn to trust my gut, so I'm trusting my gut, trying to.
That is true.
But you're very friendly, very nice. Thank you.
Did you have a question for him? Oh, okay, okay. Did you have a question? Look.
I do. I'm self-employed as well, and I'm a free spirit. You see what I'm saying?
Based off what I know, I think he's gonna pick the girl in the middle, just because the daughter thing, which I don't think he can understand exactly. Well, he seems very understanding, but I don't know.
I have more male friends than I do have female friends. If we were to make a connection, would that be a problem for you?
I don't say that. I mean, I have one awesome female friend I've been friends with 10 years.
Right.
And most I've ever done is got a hug. And that's all I've ever wanted. I had to lay the law down when I met her because she works for my best friend.
Right.
That's all I wanted was a friendship. And we 10 years May.
Okay.
Yes,
Thank
so
you.
I can accept that. Some people say you can't be friends, without other things, but
Yeah,
you can.
you
can
can,
have
yeah.
friends. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
You definitely can have friends.
I think
Still
he's
no
gonna pick the
question.
girl in the middle.
Okay, all right. I'll do my job a little more, but we've got to
ready.
expedite. You're looking good. You got two
I think this is gonna be her in the middle.
real ones, 2 hearts remaining. Let me go for a question like this. When was your last relationship?
I haven't been in a relationship in 11 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a reason for that? Is it because a real one hasn't come to town?
I have met a lot of different people and talked to a lot of different people, but maturity in women, drama has held.
He don't like drama.
Drama's is killed a lot of things.
That's true.
Yeah, and I probably 3 dates or 4 with the same person has been the most in 11 years.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
and that's the reason I guess I like traveling. I got to go to Vegas for business, but I'm going to Halloween party in Dallas just to get away.
Okay. Yeah. Live it up.
Get away.
Okay.
Hungry Root makes sticking to my anti-inflammatory diet so easy. I just started an anti-inflammatory diet, and at first
I want to see if you have a question. Do you have a question you'd like to ask each of them? An essential question that means a lot to you that could determine a connection?
So, how much do y'all put into? I know how much she puts into religion, but even you, how much do y'all put into what you see with your eyes?
What do you mean? What?
Well, like in appearance, is everything? If 10 guys walked in the door, how are you going to judge? Are you going to start ranking them by how you think whether they look handsome, short, tall, overweight, skinny?
I like a working man. I like a kind of Renaissance type thing. Work
Yes, ma'am.
with their hands. I'm big on trade, so
Yes, ma'am.
I like that type of thing. I don't like the overly pretty type of man.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, cool.
Cool. Let's go to this queen.
All right.
To answer his question, how do you feel about that dynamic?
Well, I like a man that likes himself,
Yeah.
One that appearance doesn't really matter. Is like I say, I have to talk to you, get to know you, and I do like to talk a lot.
Yes.
I mean,
You've been
All
off
that together.
She's been awful quiet in here.
but I like a man that really, knows what he wants in life, and just.
Definitely.
I look at you. Can't just look at you and tell you that that's what you want.
Yeah.
I want to hold a conversation with you,
Yes, ma'am.
more or less.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you have a question for him? Do you want to get a little conversation started? No?
No conversation.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't want to make you rush, but we do have to narrow this thing down. Let me go for the essentials. You're okay with pets. You have a dog.
Yeah.
Okay. Smoking. Are you okay with smoking?
And this is something I didn't share because it didn't come up. When I married, the 32 years I was married, when we married in December, she agreed to quit smoking. And in February, she started smoking, and it was always the romance part hurt because her mouth was always, you get close to her, it's almost like being an ashtray.
Ooh.
Yeah, so, yeah.
So smoking's a no for you.
If casual smoking, I don't know if you know, something every now and then, but they have to have one cigarette after another, yes, that's a no.
Okay. Okay. And what about the devil's lettuce?
Used to be me.
The what?
The sticky, icky, ooey.
They always like, what?
That goes to like anything else. As long as it's in moderation, I ain't gonna be crazy about it. You know, up against it. But if somebody's, the old saying is, if you got to have it while you're driving down the road, like a beer. If you got to have a beer, you had to drive down the road. That's a problem. But if you can just sit somewhere and have a beer around a fire and tell bull crap stories and talk like we're doing here, you know, the weed is the same thing as a beer. It's cool. But if you've got to have it, you're dependent on it, then that's a problem.
Okay. What about drinking? Same with drinking?
Same way with drinking.
All right. I'm not going to delay it. Is there a heart you want to break?
I don't know. You know, says she wants to talk and she don't talk. and this one has a lot of questions. You know, and stuff is good. You know, so.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's fair.
I know, it is tough. No question you can think of, Queen?
No,
He's just saying what you need.
everything he said was, hey, I was liking everything. It was,
He's just liking what,
hey,
what you see.
he wants to travel. He wants to, hey, I'm up for it.
I feel
Yes.
it. Okay. I can't delay it much longer. I might have to make you make a crazy decision.
All right.
I
Well,
might.
I'm gonna test her then and see.
Okay.
Shit.
Okay.
He want
But
the
Queen, we'll finish
action.
up here. You were holding on to your heart. Tell us why.
I mean, he just sounds like a okay guy and everything like that. And like I said, by my being self-employed as well, I kind of know how that is. And then I'm kind of adventurous. I like to travel and drive and, you know, so forth. Have a good conversation. The only thing that would be a deal breaker for me is I know you had hardship about your wife and stuff. That would be a killjoy if I had to hear a lot of that.
Yeah.
But other than that, let it
I-
rest.
I don't
Right.
bring it up unless somebody asks me questions because it's something I had to put away. It's like any of those deaths and things
Right.
I've dealt with. I had to put them away.
I
You
understand.
can't let them haunt you and ruin your life.
That's right.
Yes, ma'am. Sure can.
Is she someone that's your type?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I enjoyed the conversation.
Yeah, she has some great questions. Thank you for that, Leslie. Queen, I'm going to have you step over. You take a slice up to your right. You come step right by me. I just have about 2 final questions for both of you. Do you have a question for him? Any final question?
I do not.
Okay. Do you have a question for her?
Not at right this time.
Let me ask the essentials. You kind of already just said it. Is he someone that's your type?
Yes.
Is she someone that's your type? My final question is, do both of you feel this could be a real one connection?
I think it could be a real.
You have to see where it goes.
Clap it up for him. We got a real one connection right here in Little Rock. I'm going to take that mic, kind sir. Okay, and y'all could go ahead, sit somewhere. We're going to sponsor that first date. So y'all go do your thing. Go talk it up. She'll talk now. She ready to talk it up now. She ready to talk it up now. All right. All right. We successfully did it, folks. We hosted an edition of A Real One right here in Little Rock. Ladies, clap it up for yourselves. You are beautiful. You are real ones. They didn't quite get their real ones.
All right. Thank you guys. I'm sorry. I just got really hungry. All I have is candy. Thank you for watching with me. Please come back. I'm new to the videos. I'm new to the reaction videos. Everything will get better in time. Thank you for coming and watching. Please subscribe. Please like if you don't mind. And if you know somebody who would enjoy the video, please share it. This is Barbie. I'm out. Catch y'all next time. Good night.